Pull up the curtains.
Turn on the lights.
It's gonna have glamour.
Shining bright.
This is the show.
The very best kind.
Is everybody feeling fine? There ain't no business like show business, baby.
Show
It is show time. We're
and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have a good time. Each and every one.
The Walking Dead. When you first were approached about the concept, what was it about it?
When I first read the comic book, I realized it was a story about people. The zombies are terrific. They add spice, but what really connects with audiences is a story of survival in a post-apocalyptic world.
Were you part of the decision to shoot the series in Georgia? Were you on board with?
I'd actually shot a TV show, The Wronged Man, starring Julia Ormond, in Atlanta a year before. The important thing to remember is that the comic book actually takes place and starts in Atlanta. So it was consistent with not only the underlying material, but the world that we wanted to create. And the 30% tax incentive didn't hurt either.
I mean, it was the #1 show on AMC, breaking records for the channel.
Everyone was hopeful. We felt that genre fans and fans of the comic book would embrace the show, but it broke out into a much wider audience. You know what I love about television is you can really get into character. You have more than 2 hours to tell a story.
It's very exciting this year what's happening with the Produced By conference, with the merger of the location trade show. What's your level of enthusiasm? You've been involved with the past 2 years.
Yes. You know what's tremendous is not only that the AFCI has joined with us, but also that ABC and Disney has really welcomed us, and they're going to participate at a level that is going to make it even more special this year. So I think it's a confluence of great energy and great organizations working together.
Congratulations to you all, and my little tiny camera that catches one at a time. I'm representing the world of shorts.
It's great, especially since I hear it's the first one, right?
I don't
It's the first year of animated shorts. But this one in particular was unique because we were trying to mix two mediums that we're not used to mixing, at least at Pixar. And so we didn't really have the system to do it in a way where we could view both mediums synchronized.
What were the two mediums?
Drawn animation and CGI. It was kind of a little bit of a trick and time consuming to actually make it work.
Were there any challenges, especially with coloring, where you were working with drawn animation and the CGI?
Coloring?
Yeah.
Well, the one thing that was different was normally when you color a hand-drawn character, you color the inside. In this case, we'd color the outside of the character, and we'd use the character to then become a window to frame our environment.
It was tough because there are not a lot of 2D animators at Pixar, so it was tough, but it was worthwhile, and we're here. So.
Yeah, we learned a lot. We learned a lot. We could do it a lot better the next time.
Right, yeah. But it'll be easier the second time.
And I have a tiny little flip camera, so I'll just scan you all like this.
Right. Outstanding effects in an animated feature.
Did any of you work on any of the other Toy Stories?
I was in junior high when the first one came out, so...
For me, Toy Story 1 was one of the things that got me into this industry. Sort of seeing that and realizing that people actually have a career making, digital movies. So to come back around and help out on it was just a huge thing for me.
And we didn't want to drop the ball. Yeah. I think we wanted to live up to kind of the work that people had done in the past.
We're gonna